Good Tuesday evening to you folks. How are you? It's good to see you, and it's good to be seen by you. Welcome to the program. I, of course, am the one and only Bill Sylvie, aka the Dungeon Delver, coming to you live, loud and clear from an undisclosed location somewhere in the swamps of sunny Central Florida. Guys, how the heck are you? It's Tuesday, and let me explain something to you. If you're one of those people that could never get the hang of Tuesdays, I get it. I feel you. Okay. All right. You are my people. Here's how I can help. Click the subscribe button, click the bell icon for notifications about this and all of our other live streams. Maybe Tuesdays are a breeze for you, and that's fantastic. But let me tell you, if there's another day of the week that you have a problem with, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, occasionally a Saturday, possibly even a Sunday. I'm a late Sunday afternoons are not good for me kind of guy. I know a lot of people are like, oh, lazy Sunday afternoon. That's wonderful. That's not me. But yeah, if you want the down low on the low down, click the subscribe button, click the bell icon for notifications, and join us here each week, my friend. You're sure to get a smile. And I would greatly appreciate that because, guys, we are currently at 10,477, 78, 79, something like that last time I looked. YouTube has decided to start showing me to people again, and that's a grand feeling. And I really appreciate the love you guys have been given the show and everything. I feel like the shorts are revitalized. And don't you love it when your shorts are revitalized? I know I do. But we have got a first edition advanced D&D game for you guys tonight that we're going to play. Now, maybe you're one of those folks who has subscribed because of the YouTube shorts, and you're like, wait, first edition AD&D game? What do you mean, nice person? Well, I will tell you. I will tell you exactly what I mean. We are going to play our first edition AD&D game tonight. You folks are invited to watch it and enjoy. And now I realize what you might be thinking is, oh, so just watch. Just sit here on my ass and watch. So you're going after some weird critical role thing, but for grognards. Not so, my friend. I happen to think we're doing things a little bit differently around here. And let me tell you what I mean by that. Let me explain what exactly I mean. Because you see, folks, this is not a rehearsed game. This is not a pre-planned game. Characters can die. Parties can be wiped out. All right. The things that happen normally in a D&D game can and may happen every night that we play AD&D. Because we don't have rehearsals, we don't have table reads, we don't have script writing sessions. We just get out here and we play D&D, and the dice that we roll, and you guys can mostly see them, unless our dice roller thing's a little on the wonk. You guys see the dice that rolled, and you know the scores that come up. So you know what's going on. Dice roll fudging, characters protected, so-and-so is safe. I've got a story to continue. No. We are playing first edition advanced Dungeons and Dragons. And more to the point, if you have any questions about what we do, about how we do it, then I want you to ask in the chat. I want you to posit your questions in the live chat, and I will do my level best to answer them. If I don't, one of my players may catch your question and direct my attention to it, or answer your question for you, or somebody else in the live chat may answer your question. But guys, feel like you can ask. Maybe you've never played AD&D before. Maybe you've played it your whole life. I don't care. There is no such thing as a dumb question as it relates to the game. So that is what's going on now. You might note that we started at the quarter hour. We are starting the AD&D game at 9 o'clock. So we've got like 10 minutes before we're going to get going on that, because I felt like the intros were kind of starting to eat into our playtime a little bit. So Tuesday nights, we start a little bit early, and that gives me an opportunity to tell you about the sponsors of tonight's show. Don't click away. Don't you do it. Because the sponsor is me. The sponsor is the Delver's Dungeon, guys. We have merch that is linked down below. If you click in the video description, you'll see the link to merch. Beautiful shirts done by the Tracy Lesh. That's right. You ever have a character fall to a mind flayer and are like, who thought that icky thing up with the calamari beard and all that stuff? It's Tracy. That's right. He's an OG TSR employee, and he did the illustration for our merch based on his original illustration for the Dungeon board game, and that just tickles me. I love that piece. So get it on a t-shirt, hoodie, a pint glass, coffee mugs. Everything's at our spring store, and you can click that right there. It's also brought to you by Crom, the Character Record Organization Manager. It is the last word in first edition AD&D character creation and curation. Guys, supercharge your AD&D game with Crom, available for Windows 8 through 11, 32 or 64-bit, and Mac OS and Linux, both of those working through Wine, which means you should have like half a bottle of wine, but I just feel that's the case in all things. So the program, guys, is really top notch. You can keep track of your character, add XP, watch them level up, add to their age, watch their stats adjust accordingly, change their alignment, dual class them if they've got the chops, become a bard, check for psionics, buy equipment, sell gems and jewelry. If you create a magic user at any level, Crom generates a spell book for you, just totally at random. And then you can, as you add to your character, you can come in and add to spells and so on. It is really a great program. It's $25, and you can shoot me an email, bsylvie@gmail.com, and I will shoot you a download link to it when we complete our little transaction. So check out Crom, guys. It's really top notch. And last and absolutely not least, I just want to mention, I have a limited number now. I think it's 17. I have 17 copies of the official tournament module for EggCon 3. Those, I wrote the module with Heidi Gygax, Eric Garland's able assistance on the cartography. The cover art's done by Chent Mitten, and I will absolutely autograph that sucker for you. Those are $30 outside the U.S. shipping. You got to cover shipping, because boy howdy is that expensive. But there it sits right there, 17 copies, and when those are gone, that's it. It's done. It is over with. There is no more copies available unless Heidi and Eric take it on themselves to do another print run, or if they put it up somewhere where it can be print on demand. But right now I've got 15 I've got 17 copies. 17 copies, and like I said, autographed or not autographed if you don't want me to mark it up. It is hey, Brother Anselm, thank you for becoming a new member. Welcome to the fold, Brother Anselm. That's something else you can do. You can support us on Patreon. You can become a channel member. Channel membership, I think YouTube has it pinned at $2.99. And the patron membership is only $1. It's just $1 if you want to support the show financially. So those are all fun things you can do. Now I have to do something here that may seem a little strange, because I have said before how at the tabletop I am not a fan of people having their devices get your minds out of the gutter. I mean, phones out when I'm trying to run the game. But I have a little data, I have a little information on my phone that I need to get out there. Privateer 24. You know, that was a great PC game back in the day. Chris Roberts, I think, did Privateer. I know it was Origin Systems. It hit right when he was in mid stride of that beautiful arc of we had Strike Commander, all the Wing Commander games. I think Privateer was in that mix. But anyway, so I love your name. Or if you're just into piracy, not of the data type, you know, I'm presuming you have a sloop and a able crew, a dozen cannon, and you raid up and down the Caribbean. Remember, always attack Spain. If you're playing Sid Meier's Pirates, anyway. So yeah, I need to grab my phone because there's something in just a few minutes I'm gonna need to read off of said phone. So let me just step over here and get that real quick. Retired Navy, thank you for your service. Thank you very much for your service. Were you any one particular type of vessel you served on there, privateer? Carriers, subs, frigates, any particular thing? So let me grab my phone real quick and we'll get started. One thing I do want to mention is that we are currently down a couple of players. CDR Red Wing 680. Oh, that's so cool, dude. You basically had you were crewing the F-15 of submarines there. That is fantastic. Just one tour. Wow. So you're still out there getting it done. That is fantastic. But anyway, so oh, I forgot to do this. There we go. Carriers and destroyers. Very cool. Very good. I've always wanted to tour a carrier, you know. That's just so neat. But anyway, so yeah, let me grab my phone real quick. But before I do that, we're down a couple of players. Tim couldn't make it tonight. And look, I'm not going to launch in any specific details, but if you're so inclined, would you please send out your positive energy, your prayers? Let's lift up great old ones right now. I just want you to take a minute and send some positive thoughts, great old ones way. That's really all I'm going to go into about that right now. So let me grab it real quick. So hang on. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. But anyway, so yes, 680 attack sub. It was multi-platform. I think it was I know it was DOS, but it was also on the Mac, it was on the Amiga, possibly the Atari ST. I don't know if EA had abandoned them by that point. But I think you can still get 688 attack sub on good old games, possibly Steam, and then it comes in a wrapper and just runs automatically. So Robert Scudder, E4 Army Reservist, 12 years. Thank you for your service, my friend. So anyway, yes, but we have our 4 players here, and we're going to bring them on in just a minute. Let me check that time. Oh, look, it's 9 o'clock. It's time to start bringing on our players. So I will don me now my AKG headphones, and let's welcome in our first player now. Now, this guy here is really awesome. He is on YouTube. And if you want a channel where you can see videos about medieval history, about TTRPGs, about navigating the TTRPG space as a disabled person, I cannot think of a better place to go than his channel, which is D and Disability. So He is joining us for our D&D game tonight and pretty much every Tuesday night. His like I said, D and Disability is his channel. He is Holder the Cleric. Everybody say hello to Thane Kyle. Good evening, sir.
Hello, sir. How you holding up?
Well, you know, I'm on the side of the dirt, so that's always a good thing. But anyway, next up, speaking of people who have channels here on YouTube that you should absolutely check out. Do you like comic books? Do you like art? Do you like discussion of novels, TV shows, movies, and yeah, TTRPG stuff too? Then you absolutely need to check his channel out, where he has interviewed some of the greats in both indie and mainstream comics. You can find him here on YouTube at Yang Yan Zhao 4. That's the number 4. Everybody welcome Yang Yan Zhao as Fingers the Thief. Come on. There we go.
Evening, everyone.
How are you? Got the computer working again?
Oh, finally. Although they were supposed to install a new battery, and now the thing is almost too hot for laptop use.
Oh, dear. You got one of those cooling pads, or you just got it propped up on a couple of books, or what?
Well, it's on my desk for the moment, but I don't know. Well, let's see if I have to argue with them about doing something else to it.
Indeed, man. Well, as long as it lasts through tonight's game, everything else is optional. Well, from where I'm sitting, I mean that might not work so well for you, but
yeah, I have things to do, man.
You have to, like what, Yang? You got something you'd like to say when you say things?
Well, I gotta finish up Empire of the Undying Sun.
That's right.
Unfortunately, this month, 3 out of 4 weeks, I haven't been able to write much, but I am close to finishing up another chapter. So hopefully by the end of August, I'll be done with everything.
Excellent.
For the 5e version.
For the 5e version. And for those of you out there who might be curious, first of all, look up Empire of the Undying Sun on Kickstarter. Is that going into like a late? People can still participate late on that, or is that all done? Or
yes, people can still back it, either the 5e or the 1e version, as well as get the adventure modules that I believe a certain someone named Bill Sylvie has written 3 of.
Really? I don't know. That name sounds kind of sketch. Are you even sure that's a real person?
I am pretty sure.
Okay, well, buyer beware, I guess. But no, guys, Yang honored me by allowing me to work on Empire of the Undying Sun. I've knocked out some modules. I've done a little bit of conversion work. And you haven't fired me yet, so I can only presume that I'm doing a good job.
So far, so good. I threw a link in the private chat if you're
all right. I will share that up. Everyone should absolutely check that out. Let me copy link address, and I will put that in the chat. Guys, it's first edition AD&D. It's fantasy. It's horror. Even you 5e folks can dip your toes in there, because there's a 5e version too. So definitely check that out. The link's right there in the chat, and I'm excited about it. You should be too. And last, no, definitely not last and least, but the next guy stepping in, he has no YouTube channel. He needs no YouTube channel. He is an all-around swell guy. He is playing Paul the Fighter now for, I've lost track of how many episodes he's joined us on. Everybody put your hands together for Gonzalo Lira's Bartab as Paul the Fighter.
Good evening, sir. And I just want to say, every time I hear somebody talk about carriers, my mind just goes back to Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home, and the CIA
vessels.
Yes, that. But there's a particular little exchange in there. The CIA or FBI guy, there's a couple of them interrogating him, and the guy's reaction to him about, I'm not going to say the line here, but just go rewatch that scene.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. I've got like half of the U.S. Navy is in the audience tonight. This is fantastic. Clifford McKinney says we need a 2E version. No, we don't. So the last of our usual 6 players, we're at 4 tonight, but the last of our usual 6 players, I've held off on because he and I had a chat today. Now, I have known this since he and I met on X. He was like, let's be very cool about this fact. So he rang me up today and said, you know what? Let's just go ahead and talk about it. So I'm going to give him a proper introduction. And that's why I had to grab my phone, because that's how prepared I am. Our next player is an Academy Award-winning writer and director. He is a 20-year Pixar animation veteran. His Oscar-winning film, War is Over, you can view that at electroleague.com, and I will share that up on the screen. He's been gaming with us for a good few weeks now, and I'm happy to have him here at the table. It's always a lot of fun to game with him. Everybody, say hello to Dave Mullins. Dave, good to see you.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
It is going. So, do I need to do that like every time you're on the show?
No.
Okay.
No.
Did you get my script?
I did. Thank you. It's under review.
So that's Dave Mullen at don'tsendmeascript.com if you guys have any screenplays that you want to try to get in Hollywood.
They're selling hotcakes right now in Hollywood.
Yeah. But anyway, look, when Dave and I talked about this today, I said, I don't care if a person is like the local dog catcher, as long as they want to play, have an interest in first edition AD&D when they sit down at my table. But knowing that you have that awesome creative background is really, really cool. And again, guys, electroleague.com, go check out his short movie. It's really, really awesome. And it's absolutely worth your time to check out. So with that said, it's time to throw you all back in the meat grinder. Now Dave was not here last week. Dave wasn't here, man. There, I got that out of the way. Dave was not here last week. So to catch him and perhaps some new viewers up, allow me to recap. Last week, we began A4 in the Dungeons of the Slave Lords, a particular module that occurs when the party runs afoul of the slavers in Suderham, and they find themselves incapacitated, stripped of all of their gear. I mean, all of their gear, and thrown into a maze-like series of tunnels somewhere deep in the earth, with literally nothing to guide them but the infravision of the demi-humans in the party until they found a way to make an improvised light source. Now, for our spellcasters, this did come up. Dave has a couple of magic user scrolls, and one is an illusionist scroll, but that doesn't really help you guys. So your magic user scroll, or scrolls, I should say, have Spider Climb, Feign Death, Dig, that is on one scroll. Then you have Affect Normal Fires, Light, and Jump. And then you have a permanent read magic. And by that, now that you have a light source, you can cast read magic off the scroll. It will not disappear, and then cast the other spells that are on. As far as resting and that sort of thing, your jailers kept you basically in a state where, well, you didn't have your spell books, obviously, but you were also kept in a state where let's sleep for a few hours and recover some spells wasn't on the menu.
They were
Down
playing-
here in the
They were playing Slayer nonstop, and they couldn't get full.
yeah,
you know,
exactly.
full 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah, Raining Blood is only good like the first 67 times. After that, it starts to wear a little thin. Now, even your clerics to stop and pray, it is very difficult for them to get more than first level spells back, because there are tremors in the earth that shake the earth so violently it disrupts their ability to rest. So your clerics have a small handful of spells. Now that those scrolls had a note in them that Roy found once you guys had a normal light spell. That it had a little scrap of parchment that said, "This is the best I could do to help. May your gods be with you. If you escape, your equipment is being held on the slave lord's private boat, the Water Dragon, at the Suderham docks. Signed, your friend from the gate." So that is the best you got. Now, as far as items that you have acquired a dagger. There were some tap roots that were extending into the cave that you guys cut and made. I think what was it, a 60-foot rope you guys made?
70.
Okay. So you made a 70-foot rope with those. You found a pitch seepage and with a skull that you had found elsewhere, you've basically made a pitch lamp that has about the same duration as the same illumination as a torch, but the same duration as a lamp. There is a thigh bone of some kind of creature that one of your players is using as a club. So it's basically, was Paul going with his bare hands?
Yes, Paul gave that dagger we found to Fingers because he can backstab and see in the dark.
Correct.
I just want to point out, my brother is in the chat, CDR Red Wings, and he's asking Dave Mullins something.
Oh, Square,
Okay.
right? Yeah.
Let's see, CDR Red Wings. Let me.
Square USA was great. Yeah, Final Fantasy, man. Did you work on the Final Fantasy movie? 98 to 2001.
Sorry, I didn't mean to turn this into a whole thing.
I'm sorry.
No. That's okay. That's okay. You and I probably worked on some of the same, or worked with some of the same people. I worked at Square USA from 98 to 2001, and many of my teammates went on to Pixar. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's my brother, and I didn't even know that shit. I mean, I knew he worked there, but I had no idea any of his teammates moved on to Pixar.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
We had people from all over the place. It was awesome.
And hello, Gamesburger. Good to see you. All right. So Crinit is wielding the long bone like a club. Paul, and I'm gonna ask you to roll for our missing ranger, if you would.
Okay, sure.
Yes, you guys.
Can I ask?
Go ahead.
So we just woke up last week, and basically you guys were just scrounging for anything we could find.
Yeah, we're rushing because there are tremors happening, which makes us feel like this situation is very unstable, and we need to get the hell out of here. And we also know what we're looking for from the note, the ship.
That's
so
cool.
We've been.
So we're still in Suderham.
No, well, we're in tunnels somewhere. We don't know actually, because we don't really know where we are, but there is water. The working theory we're working under right now is that if there's a ship somewhere, we should try and find traces of water, and that will hopefully lead us near the ship. I don't know, Bill, did you say about the crab that was attacking Fingers?
Well, we're getting there. So
okay.
you guys had followed a series of tunnels, because that's all that's down here. The tunnels vary from 5 or 6 feet wide to 11 or 12 feet wide, but usually not much bigger than that. And you occasionally find chambers and so on. But now your tunnel has come to has basically come to an underwater area, essentially dips downward, and Fingers was getting ready to go underwater and swim about a bit to see what he could find. And as it happens, a giant crab has leaped up through the ground. And so you guys find yourselves, this thing, it looks hungry. It's snapping its paws. And it is in melee range of Fingers. You're not surprised. You are not surprised. So what is Fingers wishing to do?
Well, seeing that it has giant pincers,
Yes.
he is going to turn around, run back to the group full speed, covering his twig and berries.
Okay. The group is not that far behind you.
Wait, are we buck naked?
Yes. Loincloths.
Just loincloths. Okay.
Just loincloths.
Loin. That is all.
Loin.
Oh.
One of those words that just the more you say it, the worse it sounds. Like moist.
Yes.
All right. So you're gonna turn and run. Rest of party. You see a giant crab burst through the sand. What is Holder going to do?
He will unmute.
Unmute.
I cast unmute.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
I don't have a solution for these tunnels though. Like finding north wouldn't help. We can't, I don't have access to any of my higher level cleric spells to help with, augury or anything like that. So all we can really do is keep going up and pray.
Okay. So you're hanging back, not engaging the giant crab. That is absolutely fine. Fingers is turning and running. Dave, is Roy going to do anything, or is he just trying to stay out of danger?
Can Paul make his declarations first before me? Because
absolutely. We can
I
come
usually
back,
manage my vacation to him.
All right.
So yeah. Do I know? Has Paul ever seen these creatures before?
Yeah, you know about giant crabs. They're
okay.
They're
Are they
just,
fast, slow?
I mean, they scuttle.
Okay.
they scuttle.
Are they faster than Paul if he runs? Does he know that?
Let me see here. Are they faster than Paul if he runs?
I'm not encumbered, so.
And to be clear, Bill, I am fleeing to the closest direction that goes up.
Well, there's no up, but you can go back up. You can go back along the tunnel away.
Exactly.
From it. Okay. Let's see. Given your present condition, you don't think it's going to be able to outrun you. Because it does kind of have to, like I said, it scuttles. So,
okay. Well, the problem is I have to go wherever the light is, and that's where that's wherever Holder goes. We have a rope around Fingers, so once I see the light starting to move away, then I just abandon any idea of trying to engage with this thing or hold it off, and I'm going to flee with the Fingers and Holder.
Okay, right now, Crinit is bracing up on her bone club. The cleric Alderweg kind of clenches his fist. They don't know what the plans are.
Let's get out of here, guys.
Okay, now they know what the plans are.
Hang on. Fingers just needs to reposition. Let's kill this thing.
Okay, well, we let's back up a little first. See how far it'll come away from the water first. But let's meet at how narrow is the door? Can we draw this thing to the entrance here? Is that going to provide us any 300 action?
The tunnel where you guys are is about 10 feet wide. This thing is about 8 feet wide. So, I mean,
it can get in the tunnel.
Yeah, it can get in the tunnel.
Okay. Then we're just gonna let's just back up to near the door, and then we'll take up a line there. Crinit and I and well, no, this is the other fighter here.
Oh, Berkowitz.
Berkowitz, yeah.
Yeah, Berkowitz and Crinit and I will form a line when we regroup just outside the door, and then we'll let Fingers try to do his thing, and I will be parrying.
Okay. Let's go ahead.
So then for me, I'm going to stay behind Paul. Could you describe the room a little bit to me that we're in and what?
It's just a rough tunnel about 10 feet wide, about 20 feet in front of you. It dips downward into the water. I'll do the description.
No, it's okay. What direction is it? I'm going to start mapping. What directions is it in?
You have no idea. It's okay. Direction is impossible.
We're not going to be able to map anyways. You don't have mapping materials.
Yeah.
There's up here. There's no light. We don't have any fire. It's just complete dark.
No. We have a skull torch.
Yeah, and like if I had to, I could throw it. It could do damage, but then we're screwed.
If we had to, I could use intensify normal fire and bonfire it for something like 12 rounds. It's not a ton of damage. It's 1 to 3 or 1 to 4 possibly if it catches fire. I'm going to stand behind Paul, ready, just sort of consider the torch as an option. Like, who's holding the torch?
Holder.
Holder's carrying the
Okay, I'm going to ask Holder to hand me the torch, and I'm just going to stand back behind the wall of fighters.
Your head.
All right. All right, let's go ahead and roll initiative. And I think since Fingers is the one in the pincher, let's go ahead and roll a d6.
All right, come on. Got to win this one.
I got a 2. Party got a 6.
Nice.
Okay. So you turn and you run back towards the party. This thing is more interested in getting at the pink, tasty flesh that you're running towards rather than immediately trying to eat you. So let's see. The party's not that far behind you. I rolled a 2, you rolled a 6. That's 4 segments. Your base movement is going to be 12. So that is, you get in 4 segments, you get about 6 feet away from it, and it moves forward about 3 feet. And then you finish your move in the round and it moves forward. So I just thank you, CDR Red Wings. Do appreciate the contribution to the discussion. Exactly. So it's now scuttled up in melee range. We'll go ahead and start with Paul, if you would please, Gonzalo. You may swing on it.
I can still attack while parrying, right?
No.
Okay.
It is parry or attack.
Okay. Then I'm going to parry.
All right. You're just
wait a minute. Hold on a second. It's got a shell, right? It's shelled.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll give it 1 hit just to see if it's possible, if I can damage it. If not, then
don't break the shell. Don't break the shell.
Is it molting at all?
I got plans. Don't break that shell. Tear its legs off.
Are you being serious or?
Yes, he's being
Yes.
serious.
I'm being serious. I have plans for that shell.
You're telling me to try to tear its legs off?
Well, don't damage the shell on its back.
Kill it, Paul.
Yeah, I'm attacking it.
All right, go ahead and
Go
roll.
team.
A 7. All right, and this
That's a
thing
miss.
is
plus 3,
gonna
+3 for strength, but I doubt that's.
Yeah, that's gonna miss. Let's see. Crinit, armed with bone club, 14. Her strength adds +1, so that becomes. Or no, wait, she doesn't get a bonus to hit. That is a 14. I need to have a quick gander at the charts. Dungeon Master's Guide. And attack matrix C is... She connects with it.
Nice.
Thank God.
So she does 1 to 4 plus 1. 5 points. Whack. And the shell does crack somewhat. All right.
Perfectly
and
down the center into 4 equal pieces about chest size.
Oh, don't break the shell.
Berkowitz, roll for Berkowitz if you would, please, Paul.
Oh, yes, I will. I don't know if you guys want me rolling
Or
for him.
Gonzalo, rather.
Yeah, somebody
right.
else needs to roll for him. I'll roll for Balder, and somebody else roll for Burke from now on.
All right. Okay, so it spent its round scuttling forward and getting cracked across the carapace by Krenit's bone weapon. You fingers dive between the legs of your comrades, tuck and roll, and you're now in the back of the party. The crab raises its claws. It's going on the offense in this round. Holder, you hand the torch to Roy. Roy, you have the skull torch. Is Fingers doing anything other than sitting on the sand panting at this point?
Yes, if possible, he would like to try to hide in shadows, get behind and backstab.
Okay, it's plenty flickery in here. You'll kind of have to climb along the wall to do it.
Sure.
But you can certainly attempt that, assuming you can find a back on it. Krenit is raising the club to smite it again. Berkowitz is rearing back his fist. So is Paul. Holder, you're hanging back. Dave,
Yeah.
Roy doing anything?
I'm just staying back behind the fighters.
All right, let's go ahead and roll initiative then, and we'll return back to the top of the... Well, you know what? Let's just keep going. Gonzalo, roll initiative for us, please.
Does it not get an attack?
It moved up in the last round.
Okay, all right. All right, I'll roll initiative if you want me to.
All right, you asked if it got an attack. It absolutely does. So here we go. 1 pinch on Krenit and 1 pinch at we'll roll a d6. 1, 2, 3, it's Paul. 4, 5, 6, it's Burke. All right, so that is Paul, and your armor class is 10 basically.
30.
No, my armor class is... I have some decks here. Let me see. My armor class... my dex is... Oh, no, I guess I don't get anything for anything. So I guess my armor class is 10.
All right. So, it pinches you with a claw, kind of drags you and scrapes you. Oh, I'll hurt you. All right. It does. 4 points of damage with a pinch.
All righty.
Okay, counterattacks. Krenit. She hits it again. She does. 2 points of damage to it. Pop. All right. Paul.
All right.
That is going to miss. And roll for Berkowitz, please, if you would, Gonzalo.
All right. I think I'm stuck in a loop in this thing. Like, this has been an unnatural string of low numbers.
It's going to go around the horn and you're going to hit 20.
Groundhog Day over here. Okay. So Fingers, you try and you sort of move along the wall trying to get behind it as it's fighting your fellows. You will have to base it here. You know, we're gonna have to see. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a hide in shadow. What is your hide in shadows?
It is 52%.
52%. All right. Okay, you press yourself into nooks and crannies. It does not seem to notice you. It is focusing its ire on the party. You are now in position that you may be able to strike it from the rear if indeed you can find someplace soft to hit with that dagger. I'm guessing it's the same routine from the rest of the party.
Yeah, I can't find any rocks or anything, can I? This didn't seem like that kind of cave.
No, it's sandy. But if you would like to roll for Berkowitz, so you're not sitting there like a lump on a log.
No worries, Bill.
Okay. Then Dave, roll initiative for us, please.
Okay, on this. Okay, yeah. Question about
Faldarinth has not gone at all.
Well, he's in the back. It's
Okay.
It's three across.
Gotcha. Okay.
You'd said he was in the back.
I just want to make sure that we weren't ignoring him.
Ooh.
All right, so here we go. Once again, black is Crinit, purple is we're gonna D6 that. Again, 1, 2, 3, it is Paul, 4, 5, 6, it is Burke. The 8 and the 9, I'm gonna have to check those. This thing is all right. Both.
Go ahead.
Both of those hit, and Berkowitz and Crinit. Let's see. Crinit takes 3 points. Berkowitz takes 8. It clamps around his waist, and he yells in pain as this thing tightens down. Let's get our counterattacks in, please. Yang, you're in position. You may attempt to backstab.
All right. 10.
All right, so 10, you are striking from the rear. That is +4. Let's see. You are thief 6, correct?
Yes.
All right. So 10 + 4. All right, and this thing, no, you're. I mean, you hit it, but your dagger just kind of skitters off of its shell. Meanwhile, out front, one of its eye stalks kind of rotates around and looks at you. But back at the front, let's go. Go ahead and roll for yourself and Berkowitz, please, if you would, Gonzalo.
Well, the first one's me. That's a miss. Next one's
All right.
Berkowitz.
There you go.
There you
19, go. That is a hit. He is going to do a D3, and I can honestly not remember if Tim has any strength bonus.
He does not.
All right, so it's going to be a D3.
So 2.
So 2 points of damage. He looks at that crack and just brings his fist down on it. There's kind of a spurt of ichor. It's still kicking around, and let's go ahead and have Crinit make her attack.
Nice.
A 16 with her club, and a 16. I mean, the others were hitting, so that's going to hit. So this is going to be a D4 + 1. All right, so that's 5 and 2, and then it was 3 and 5, 5 and 2, and 3 and 5.
15.
Okay, yeah, this thing's not looking good. It's a new round.
Hold on. Roy didn't go yet.
Okay, Roy, do your thing.
I just had a question. I mean, since everybody's just punching this thing and I have decent strength, can I use the torch as a bludgeon, or will it possibly break what we got?
You only know when you find out.
You would probably shatter the human skull it's in. Like it's a human skull being used as a bowl.
Against a hard shell.
Yeah.
I feel like I
Please
should
don't break my torch. Okay, thanks.
I feel like I should try and punch it since everybody's just going all in on this thing.
You're kind of in the second rank, so if somebody falls or gets out of the way, you can.
Your turn may well come.
All right.
Yeah.
Roy.
I am going to cast Cure Light Wounds. I think Berkowitz has taken it pretty bad there. So,
yeah, he's got a bloody gash that basically encircles him at the waist.
Yeah.
All right, so melees are continuing, and I think we're back over to UTK. Roll initiative for the party. I got a 3.
Okay, and this will be my last Cure Light Wounds, guys, as a heads up. So
Party got a 1. Okay, so it lunges. It lunges again. This is at Paul and or rather a random and Crinit. So okay, so Crinit is struck, but believe it or not, Paul is not. Crinit takes another. Ouch. Crinit takes 7 more points of damage. She cries out in pain and readying his last Cure Light Wound spell that he can cast. You have Alderweg is going to be casting in the next round Cure Light Wounds on Crinit. All right, counterattacks, gentlemen. Let's get him going. Holder, you are getting a +2 to hit it and no damage multiplier now because it does know you're back there. But
fingers, you mean?
Not fingers. Sorry, fingers. Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
All right, come on. Big number.
11 plus 2 is 13.
It's less than last time.
All right, then that will miss. And let's Paul, yourself and Berkowitz, please.
Come on, Paul.
All righty. Me first.
Get it, Paul.
That's not getting it. Berkowitz does not. Crinit swings her club down. 13. Oh, that's going to be close.
Come on.
That is a hit, just. All right, and she nails it and drives the life out of it. It is dead on the sand in front of you. Oof. And Crinit gets back 4 hit points. And go ahead and roll your last CLW for Berkowitz.
Yep. 4.
And there's 4 for Berkowitz. Okay, so some healing is given. And you guys now have this large dead crab on the sand in front of you.
Are we hungry?
Fingers will.
When's the last time we ate?
It was a long time ago, and it was like maggoty bread and watery porridge.
Yeah, we should cook this thing after Fingers does what he wants with the shell.
I don't think we have time to cook things. We haven't experienced a tremor during this session, but there are tremors happening, and I think
I'll cook a chunk as we're going.
I mean, you can absolutely do that. If anyone wants to partake of the giant crab meat, you can do that.
Yep, I'm gonna cook a piece while we're doing whatever we're doing.
Oh, over the torch. I got you.
Yeah.
I was thinking you were going to set up a fire or something. I'm like, we don't have time for campfires.
It's like Valheim. I'm going to build a little fort with a crafting station
right.
and have some X windows, and it'll be awesome.
So right. Fingers will say to the group, guys, this thing is pretty large. So if we get the shell off the back, we could use it like a rowboat that's turned over. We could use it to trap air as we try to swim through whatever cave system this is.
Well, not anymore. It's got a crack in it. I don't think we could use it to trap air. Does it look like? I mean, how bad's the crack?
Yeah.
The crack is pretty severe, and the shell is very shallowly convex. So it's not like you could get much.
What about the pincers?
Exactly. The pincers, if you're very careful with them, and that claw meat is delicious, by the way.
That's what I was going to say. Pull it out of both, cook them up, and you got a little air hole.
Yeah, you could get a full breath of air in one of those pinchers.
Okay.
Just one?
I mean, it's got basically 4 pinchers, so yeah, it would be you
4
know,
breaths.
one breath of air.
I mean, that's better than none extra breaths when you're trying to swim.
True.
I mean, we're at water going in below rock. We're going to have to go underwater, which that was the plan before. You
Right.
were going to go and scout, since you can see in the dark. If you use one for that trip, that would help you determine what we're actually dealing with down there. If it's further than 2 breaths, then I mean, you're going to die anyway. So.
Before I attempt that, can you remind me of the AD&D 1E rules on swimming and holding your breath?
Of course. So per this module, swimming and drowning, unencumbered characters can swim underwater 100 feet per round, or 10-foot squares on my detail map, or basically 10 feet a segment. Encumbered characters, which means any person holding anything in your hands, cut movement by a third. A character may remain underwater without drowning, hold your breath, for a number of segments equal to your constitution. Thus, a character with a 16 constitution could remain underwater for 16 segments and could swim 160 feet. After 16 segments, the character would cease all activity and will begin to drown, and that takes 3 to 18 segments. And during that period, the character can do nothing but writhe in panic. Although it's possible somebody could drag you back up if they had
a 70-foot rope attached to you.
If they had a 70-foot rope attached to them, exactly.
Well, there's only one way to go, so we got to go.
I mean, there isn't. We can turn back to an intersection where there were 2 other routes, I think, that have not been explored yet.
That's all we can do.
So it is go forward and swim to see where you can get, or go back.
All right.
I mean, and Fingers, you don't feel comfortable swimming?
No, I just don't know how long this thing goes.
What you can do is just swim 80 feet, and if it just looks like it goes on and on and on, just swim back.
Well, 70, because the rope's only 70 feet. So swim to the end of the rope and then come back and jerk on it. If you start having problems, I'll start pulling you back.
All right. I will try that first. I should be able to hold my breath enough to go to the rope's full length. So we don't need the.
Before you go in, Paul's going to get in the water and splash around in the water before Fingers gets in.
Okay. Well, you do kick up a lot of silt doing that, but nothing attacks you.
Okay.
You just
I was just trying to make sure if somebody's going to get attacked, it would be Paul before Fingers.
So Fingers has 15 constitution. So he will just sort of stare blankly at Paul for a minute. And then when the silt starts to settle, he will take a deep breath and he will go in slowly, making his way up to 70 feet.
Okay.
Paul is holding the rope.
All right. So
Roy is cooking the crab.
Roy's holding a piece of crab, watching.
You guys are doing great.
This is really good. Anybody got any butter? This is delicious.
So just in case anybody wondering, I love that thing. All right, but all kidding aside, all right. So you head down, and as you go along in the water, let me get to the map section.
Man, Paul, I really hope you don't pull back half of Fingers.
All right, so from here,
it's all or
10,
nothing.
20, 30. What is that? All right. At about 30 feet off to your left, Fingers, you see there are these, they look strangely like reddish brown clay jars. They're about as long as your body, maybe 3 inches in diameter, and they're kind of swaying a bit like seaweed or something like that. And there's maybe 6 or 7 of them in a niche along the wall. Do you wish to do anything?
For the moment, no. Can he tell how much further this cave goes?
Let's see. So you got infravision, and this water is cold, so contrast is very good. Let me see. So you're at the 10, 20, 30, 40 mark, and you can see 60. So 10, 20, 30, 40. It goes at least 60, and you can see ahead at the 60-foot mark, you can see there is a dark opening on the left.
I'm just going to throw this question out there because I don't fully understand his vision, how it works. So check me if I'm wrong to say this, but what is there a difference between the clay jar things that he saw and the water? Like, can he tell anything about them with his vision due to the temperature difference or whatever it is, or the?
That's really something that Yang would have to ask me.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay. So I came in 30 and then another 60 for a total of 90 from the entrance. There's an opening on the left. Can I tell how much further down? Like, does the tunnel stop there?
It goes into the darkness beyond that.
Okay, well, he will move.
You have about 30 more feet of rope.
Yeah, so he will move to the end of the rope, and then which should put me at 70 feet. And he will see if he can figure out how far this cave goes.
All right.
This tunnel.
So you can now see about 30 feet beyond that opening on the left. And you can tell it does continue a distance beyond that into the darkness.
Okay, so he is going to head back, and on his way back, because he should have 80 more feet of breath left. He's going to take a look at those clay jar things again.
Okay.
And like, are they hard? Are they soft? Are they living? What can he tell?
So they look rigid, but you really can't tell just from a glance.
I think he will try to break one off where it connects to the wall.
Okay. Go ahead and let's see. Let me see. I said. All right, so you move up to get at arm's length, and tube worms come out of them. Large tube worms, sort of looking around. Do you still want to try and smack one? They're about 2 inches diameter and about 4 feet long.
Do they have fangs?
No, they do not.
Oh, well, he hasn't taken any damage yet, so fine. He'll still try to break one off.
Okay, roll initiative for me if you would.
Oh crap! All right.
Your lungs are kind of starting to burn a little bit. Just FYI. Okay, it's initiative tie. You're reaching back to try and strike this thing a blow. It's not moving or anything, so roll a d3 if you would. All right, you strike it, it cracks off, and when you do, your hand like tingles in an unpleasant way. You take a point of damage, and the others immediately lash out at you, trying to they just so that's 7 more. You take 7 points of shocking damage.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, these things are angry. They're sort of flailing around, but the one in the tube is just limp and not moving, and the tube is kind of drifting towards the floor. That was a couple more segments. You've got about 4 segments left of air.
Okay, so he will quickly grab that tube, and then he'll start yanking on the rope.
Okay.
Paul
you
will
guys back on
immediately.
the shore?
Yeah, Paul. As soon as he feels the yanking, Paul will immediately start pulling him, not jerking it, so that it might snap, but it's consistent, hard pressure to pull it back up. And
You're hauling. I get it.
Yeah.
You're hauling. All right. So you haul the line in. Yang, you and just kind of lie there on the sand. He's got this. It looks like it's clay. Maybe it's a tube about this long, about that big in diameter, and there is a worm-like creature sticking out one end of it.
I think maybe I found some more stuff that we could use for air.
Well,
but it was long.
So you found more stuff that we could use for air? You think this clay tube will work for air? Question mark.
Well, it's long and it's hollow. We got a dead worm for a bladder.
There's
Have they
another
found
one of
any
those
of them?
words. Bladder.
What's the what did you find down there?
Yeah, it was near the opening. It was about 30 feet in on the left, but man, I got shocked pretty good.
What shocked
I'm
you?
hurting. The worm or whatever. There's a bunch more.
Paul will. Can Paul grab the tube?
Sure. You've got the tube.
I'm gonna shake it and try to see if I can get anything out of it. That, like, I'm not looking into it. I'm holding it away from myself and kind of shaking it, see if I can clear it out.
Yeah, you might have to tear the worm's body out, but yeah, it would be hollow after that.
Okay. And is it made of a biological material? Can I tell? It's like bone or something, or?
Yeah, it's like seashell almost.
Okay. Okay. Well, we would have to. Could a breath be stored in there? Could we gum up?
Yeah,
to it?
it's the size of the it's the size of the crab claw. So you now have 5.
Okay. And so just to be clear, breath will enable full movement again, right?
Yes. One breath basically. So like you've got 160 feet unencumbered of movement. And after that, you just start to drown. But if you take a breath from the container, you've got another 160 feet. But from that point, you don't have any secondary unless you're the only person with something to put the air in.
All right. Well, maybe I'll take like 3 of these with me. and I'll go back. I found an opening on the left. I'm not quite sure how long this tunnel leads, but I could take the left.
Well, we need to get, if we're going to continue this direction, everybody's going to need an extra breath from this, at least.
Well, what you could do is, let's say it takes one tube, then you just take two with you. How would you do it? How would you swim one back? You take how would you swim one back? You could always
It's just more swimming. It uses a breath. There's no way it doesn't work mathematically.
Well, if one person took, yeah.
Well, Fingers has 15 con, so that should be 150 feet. So if he took one with him, then that would be 300 feet. Assuming he doesn't get.
Oh, you're saying fill it up. If you can get there and fill it up on the other end, you could come back, is what you're saying.
Yeah, what I'm saying is you could take three with you, and to say it takes one to get there, you take three with you, and then you swim one back.
Well, first of all, how's he going to carry three? I mean, he's only got two hands, and he's got a dagger.
I've got my loincloth.
And you're okay.
He can clench.
I'll let the GM speak to the practicalities of this.
Swimming with anything in your hands cuts your movement by a third.
Right.
But that's not to say you guys couldn't rig up some way to carry them. I'm just saying that's.
Yeah, I did the math on that. So if you have two of them, and you're encumbered, you can swim about 270 feet.
Oh.
But you move it 3/4 speed.
No,
you said
your speed is cut down to a third.
A third.
So, if you can normally go, like in Yang's case, 150 feet, he can then go 50 feet.
I see.
Okay, so what if he tucked him into his loincloth /belt? Would that be encumbered since it's not in his hands?
To you with the rope, right?
Oh, or the rope. We could make like a harness.
The air is just going to flop up. I mean, the air is just going to escape. There's nothing to.
Oh
no. These you guys can figure out how to seal them.
Oh, okay, all right. I thought we were just doing the thing.
No, we just seal them up and
not like you're holding it like that. Like a bit of worm bladder, some of the tougher material from the crab. It's unpleasant, but it'll work.
Okay.
So if we took two of them and we filled them up and we tied them to our back and swam, will we be encumbered?
No, carrying things in your hand is what encumbers you.
Okay. So you with two of them, you can go 320 feet. That's a really, or 160 and back. So take two of them, take three of them for that matter.
Yeah, so maybe I'll take three. I'll take this tube and two of the claws, and I'll go back.
That's 480 feet.
Okay, if we can do it,
we got it, Paul. It's gonna work.
We're not gonna. There's no reason to leave the rope tied to you. Then, if you're gonna go beyond that point,
we're gonna use that to fasten the things to our backs.
Yeah, so we'll use that to try to fasten these things. All right, man. Well, best of luck.
Okay. Then he'll take three.
Okay.
And he will head back, and if you don't see me again, then I don't know, try the ants or something.
Fingers, you've got 240 feet before you need to turn back.
So he will he'll go the 70 feet, I think it was, to that opening.
All right,
that was
so
on the
let's
left.
see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is more than that's another 40 feet It's like 110 feet now in total, Yang.
Sorry,
The 70 feet was past the tube worm niche.
Okay.
Oh.
In total from
shore,
it's let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. It's 90 feet. So you'll have to go
okay.
All right.
So he's got another 60 feet. So he will.
You've
Well, first of all,
you've got 240 feet, so you can go 240 and come back 240.
He's underwater now. So
yeah, he will turn left to look at the what can he see in this opening now that he's here?
It's 10 feet wide, goes 30 feet straight ahead, and turns right.
All right. Sorry, just to clarify, you said he's been 90 feet so far, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then he will go I think you said it's 30.
Uh-huh.
So he'll go there and
Right. When it makes that right turn, it goes 10 feet and turns back to the left.
Okay. So we are at 12. He'll go the next 10 feet for 13.
All right. Turning and looking ahead, it goes another 20 feet and goes both left and right.
Oh boy. Okay, well, he will move up the next 2.
All right.
Which should be the max of his breath. And then he will take a breath when he's there. So he'll use one of his items.
Okay. All right. You now have another 15. Cypher, thank you very much. Thank you for the super. I appreciate that, man. I really do. I really do, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Cypher's lighting is intimidating.
Hey, Tone, how come every time? Sorry.
What can I see to the right and the left?
To the right, it goes 10 feet and turns left. To the left, it goes 50 feet and turns to the right. So both turns are in the same direction. It's just, looking at them.
One's closer, yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna I'll go for the closer one, which would be to the right.
Okay. So you took a breath here. So you go forward 10 feet. You turn left. You go forward 10 feet, looking in that direction. It goes down another 40 feet.
So that was 20 since I took it. Well, all right, he'll go the 40 feet then.
Okay. It turns left again, but directly in front of you, perhaps a few feet over your head, there is a silvery area above your head. It is sort of quivering like mercury, and you realize that it is the bottom of a bubble or an air pocket.
Sorry, just to reconfirm, from where I took my breath, I went 10 to the right, 10 to the left.
Correct.
So it's 21. And then I think it was 40 feet forward.
Correct. So you've taken 60, and now there's an air bubble.
Okay. And does it end here or?
No. If you turn left, it goes forward. And let me tell you what you see in that direction, because that's a thing.
What do you guys think he's doing?
He's not cooking crab.
I think he's playing in traffic.
Yeah.
Yang, you can see light filtering down, the dappled light of something, bright yellow light filtering down.
All right. This better not be another will-o-wisp. He will.
Well, I wasn't going to do that, but now that you bring it up.
Oh my God.
That's not my fault this time.
Mhm.
He's going to go forward.
Okay. You move north. The sandy bottom rises as you go forward. You go up perhaps another 20 feet. And even though you've still got plenty of air, you have to blink. Like, you are covering your eyes for a good couple of minutes. You sort of stagger around for a second. You can feel fresh air on your face. You can hear the wind in your ears.
Heck yeah.
Oh, all right. We got this. So from that pocket of air, you said it was another 40 feet.
Yes.
Okay. Then he's gonna refill the thing with air.
Okay.
And he will go back. And he'll stop at that same spot to he'll stop on the way to refill his lungs when he needs to. But he's gonna head back to the party.
All right. So you go 40, but you refill your lungs. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. Take a breath. And then you run another 90. And you guys see fingers move out of the water.
Fingers, buddy.
Oh, this is worse than that summer camp.
And so the whole length is 240 feet.
I found it, guys.
You found what?
A beach outside.
Oh, perfect.
I think it's about 240 feet or so.
Okay.
So,
did you have to use any of your air?
Yeah, for sure. I had to use one. And that was enough. But I did find one pocket of air near the end. But it's going to depend on you guys how much air you need.
Well, we're all going to have to do this at the same time, because the only way we can all see is either be led by someone who can see, or we use that light spell we've been holding on to for the purpose of this exit. I think it's time to use it.
I agree. I think it's time to use it.
Yeah, I think so too. But we've got 5 containers. How long could you guys hold your breaths?
Well, it's based on Constitution, isn't it? Like how
Yes.
typically, yeah.
Well, who's the lowest? I've got 15 as well.
I have a 10.
I'm 16.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
oh, nice. So at 10, you're going to need 2 things of air, I think.
Sounds like it.
And I don't know what other people's constitution is, but it sounds like everybody pretty much needs one or 2. If you've got a constitution of 15 or higher, we know you only need 1.
Yeah, the pocket of air is about 210 feet. What's Roy's constitution 16? How far can he swim?
160.
Yeah.
It's 160. So we have to make it 50 feet somehow. So everybody needs a breath.
And I will point out, you did see other tubes.
What? Sorry.
There are other tube worm tubes.
So we have 5 tubes right now. How many are of us in the party?
So let's see. There's currently 4 characters who are NPCs, and you 4 players.
So
Okay,
8.
We need 3 more. Okay. Are there 3 more those tubes down there?
Yeah, there were.
At least.
There were, but I got to tell you, they're going to hurt you.
How close are they? If you give me the light spell, I'll go get some more tubes and bring them back. It sounds like it's well within 1. I won't need any air to the distance.
No,
they're
tubes, right? They're just about 30 feet on the left.
Okay, well, so I'll go. How long will the light spell? We actually have 2, don't we? Roy, you have 1, and Holder has 1. How long?
I do not have a light spell.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hold on.
That's okay.
I'm looking it up.
I would love to have a light spell, but I can't get second level spells. No second level spells, no light.
Hold on. What's the duration on light?
Let's see. Magic user spells.
60 minutes. Okay, we have an hour.
Yep.
Okay.
So once we cast this, we have to know exactly what we're doing. We have to do it. So you have to. So I'll cast it on your bone or whatever you're carrying.
I'm not carrying anything really other than
Your loin. I'm going to cast it on your loincloth.
Okay.
There you go.
So you're going to have a glowing crotch, which will be the light which draws us. So I cast it on your crotch. I'm
actually gonna tie it around my wrist. So I'll go Starkers and tie it around my wrist. I think that's a little more secure. But thank you.
So
all right.
within that time, we have to go get 3 more tubes.
Yes.
Come back, and then everybody's got to go. We can make it in an hour, don't you think?
Yes.
Bill?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we could make 2 trips. It only took me about 8 minutes to go there and back. The problem with those tubes is those they really hurt, and I know our clerics are a little bit bereft of their.
You could pass them if you don't attack. If you don't attack them, it sounds like you came right back by them and they didn't attack you.
Well, right, but you got to get the tubes.
Right, I'll go get them. That's what we just got done talking about. I'm going to go get some and come back, and then we'll all go through.
The other way
I
you can do it.
know. And
The
speaking
other
of
way
the
you can
cleric
do it is
here,
you can take 2 people at a time, and one person swims back with more tubes. So
Yeah.
you like 3 people at a time. You could do like 4. We have 5 of them, so we could do 5 people at a time, and then one person brings back 5 tubes. And just make 2 trips, so we don't have to take any damage from the eels or whatever that was. Why don't we do that? Why don't we do one trip?
We have to kill eels to get the tubes, don't we? I thought.
No, we have 5. We have 5 tubes. We're gonna take. 4. Let's say 4 people. They're gonna take 4 tubes. One person's gonna swim back with all 4 with all 4 tubes, and then another group's gonna
tied to them. Okay.
Yes, that's what we're doing.
Then we have to be careful. The problem is the light spell can only go with me, so I'm gonna have to be part of.
Yeah, you're gonna be the one that's coming back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
So while we get 5 tubes filled up, time to you. We'll take the first 4. You'll come back with all the tubes. We'll make another trip.
Okay.
now
Go ahead.
a point in defense of your clerics here. I don't know what evil force exists down here that's only letting us have first level spells. 'Cause normally I can rest for 4 hours and get first and second level spells. Continual light is the only light spell I have, which is a 3rd level spell. If I have second level spells, I have a couple other options, but none of them are going to help us here. Like none.
I think we've got the solution. I'm casting it on the loincloth, tying it on Paul. I think we just get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like let's just move it. So we need people to stay behind. The first group, we should split up the fighters. So myself and Crinit, and then
I'll go, and then maybe Fingers.
Roy.
Well, Fingers has to go because he has to lead the way.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so Fingers is going to have to go each trip too.
That's fine. There's enough tubes.
Well, I mean, you'll know the way back.
Yeah.
Once you go.
But you won't, yeah, exactly.
All right.
So Fingers. It'll be Fingers, Paul, Crinit, and Alderwick for the first group.
Sure.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Cool.
I will lead the way. I'll follow Fingers, but I'll lead the way in front of the other group, and we should have plenty of light down there.
Yeah, so we repeat Fingers' path to the beach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Fingers will stop 150 feet in to grab a breath of air.
Yep.
And I assume Paul does as well. And then we'll continue on.
Yeah. All right. So, and just so I'm clear, you guys are not stopping to break off any more worm tubes, correct?
No.
No.
Don't need any more.
All right. Now that you have located a way out, now that Fingers has worked out what direction to go, and you have the loincloth,
Of light.
you are all able to find your way groping through the caves. It's terrifying. I mean, you know, you're hoping that a breath of air out of one of those sketchy looking tubes or a crab claw will be enough for you, but eventually you claw your way out onto the beach. Sunlight shining. Yes.
Shawshank.
Shawshank moment there.
We crawled through a mile of shit and came out the other side smelling like roses.
Yes.
Andy Duprange.
So are we on the other side now? We're all on the other side?
Yes.
Okay, we no longer have fire. So
correct.
We have light though.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What do we see? We're on the beach.
The good news is once I dry out the pitch, we can have fire just fine. Pitch burns great while wet. We just have to restart it.
Man can spend his whole life roaming through a dungeon looking for treasure he may never find. Comes a time when he realizes that he's hit the level where killing a kobold just don't make no sense.
David McCauley. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't realize you were going on. Sorry.
I wish I could go back and tell that young first level adventurer that, but I can't. He's gone. So you just go ahead and give me my name, level Sonny, and leave me the hell alone. All right. Anyway,
is that Shawshank?
That was a little Shawshank.
Okay. I was going to say David McCauley was talking about Dune, and he saw it in the local theater. I saw Lynch's Dune in the theater, and I unfortunately took a first date to that movie, and that was the end of that relationship.
Nice.
I saw it at the Dollar Theater, and I wish I'd seen it during the opening because now, I mean, it's dirt common now to get tchotchkes because they're desperate to get people in movie theater seats. So you get these fucked up popcorn boxes and that sort of thing. But I sincerely wish I'd seen Dune in theater back when it first came out, because they did give you this gorgeous 20-page booklet explaining Herbert's Dune that had production shots and like paintings by Joe Johnson and absolutely just beautiful little booklet. And if you find one on eBay, of course, they cost a small fortune because it was 42 years ago.
I was just curious. I keep seeing David McCauley's name. Is that David McCauley from Rhode Island School of Design? David McCauley, spelled exactly the same way.
I have no idea.
RISD?
Yeah. Me and my wife are RISD grads.
Ooh, it's a great school. The Talking Heads formed at RISD.
Negative. David McCauley was the head of the illustration department.
Okay, so and he says negative, sir.
Yeah, I saw.
All right, so you come out into the light. As soon as you break the surface of the water,
level up.
Crinit is laughing. Just Berkowitz just throws himself on his back, just staring at the sky and saying, I never thought I'd see Scott again. I never thought I'd be alive again. This is fantastic. I never want to do this again.
You did great, Fingers.
Now I'm gonna get that effing sword back.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. While I don't lament the loss of any of my gear personally, the magic users losing their books kind of sucks. I'm sorry, guys. Like that really sucks.
But as you come out, there is another tremor. The cave behind you collapses. The last person out of the water is practically ejected by the pressure of the water of it collapsing. You have emerged on the shore of the crater lake. The lake froths as white-capped waves toss wildly back and forth, colliding and building on one another. Everywhere, fish, leek eel, and freshwater squid leap from the surface of the lake, trying crazily to escape the unaccustomed vibrations. The far rim of the crater lake, a mile and a half away, seems to tremble slightly as you look at it. On the island behind you is a 30-foot tall bluff. Parts of it seem to have just crumbled, and stones are dislodging themselves and tumbling down with continuing tremors. A huge dark cloud rises from somewhere on the western part of the island beyond the bluff and fills half the sky. The island quivers and quakes continuously now. Just to the north and south of this point begins beaches which run around the curve of the island. In both directions, the bluff recedes from the beach, and trees, many now fallen, grow in the space between the hill and the lake. A fishing boat making its way with great difficulty towards the outer shore can be seen on the lake about a half mile to the north. Southwest, maybe a quarter of a mile away, crackling flames leap above the treetops.
Sounds like we need to get a boat.
Kill him.
Run back to the city.
Yeah, where can we see the city from here? Is there anything we can see that's familiar?
You'll have to you're on an island, so if you pick a direction and go there, you can possibly get to your destination. So
No, wait. What did it say about a boat? They mentioned a boat, that our stuff is on a boat, right?
You do
Mhm.
it's sodden, but actually it's not, because you had filled that you had used the spell tube to store pitch. So the scrolls and the note are still intact and dry. So
it says
the note.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's okay. The note says. Let me get to it here.
Suderheimer docks, and there's the slavers' boats there where it's got our gear in it, right?
Yes, this is the best I could do to help. May your gods be with you. If you escape, your equipment is being held on the slave lord's private boat, the Water Dragon, at the Suderham docks. Signed, your friend from the gate.
Faldarinth, which way is Suderham from here?
Faldarinth is kind of shaking water out of his ears and goes, all right, that way is north. And he points confidently and says, I can tell that because that's the direction it is. And the dungeon master needs to get to these. Okay, so
I also have foresting skills, by the way.
Okay, that definitely helps.
Or Roy does. My secondary skill. So are we on an island in the middle of the crater, or are we on the edge of the crater?
You are on the island in the middle of the crater.
Oh, I see.
And we have
that's
to get
much
from the
worse.
middle of the crater to the outer edge of the crater, and then get from the outer edge of the crater off.
Yeah.
Let's
So
get the hell out of here.
let's go get that guy in this boat.
Right. Well, as soon as Faldarinth gives us an opinion.
Okay, he says, now, I mean, this is a beach. We could go in any direction and get back to
Right.
Suderham, but that way, and he points north and west along the beach.
Can
Okay.
we tell who's in the boat? Is it a human? Is it a male?
The fishing boat? No, it's getting away as fast as it can.
Okay.
I suggest we move as a pace, not a lackadaisical pace. Let's move along as fast as we can without running out of energy.
Okay. I hand out chunks of crab to everybody to get their blood sugar up.
Thank you, Roy. I'm sorry I didn't like your idea.
Rabbit is wise. Rabbit knows all.
Okay. It's kind of cold and gelatinous because it's been underwater for a while now, but that's indeed okay. All right, so you begin trucking. This section of beach is covered with wrack and wreckage tossed up by the waves. Sticks, seaweed, thick algae, and flopping fish cover the sand in just in drifts of organic debris. Let's see.
Can I find a cartoon barrel, please? I would like to hold it around myself as I run.
You can find a big branch. How about that? Okay, so are you guys just heading
We're letting Faldarinth.
Are you avoiding the debris? What are you doing?
I'm just bummed that nobody got my Twisters quote, but it's fine.
I'm following Falderon's lead. We're in his element now. I trust him to guide us through this to the city.
Anyone who wants a club can pick up a piece of driftwood and be armed with a club now.
I'll take one.
All right. So let's see.
Anybody that doesn't have a weapon takes.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take one. I don't need it, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
Were we heading north along the coast? Is that where?
Yeah.
Is that where Falcon's taking us?
That's correct.
Okay. Let's see what we can find.
Okay. Faldorinth is running, and he leaps over a pile of the seaweed and algae, and when he comes down, he screams in pain. His right foot up to his calf has sunken into a pile of algae and such, and his leg is engulfed in green slime.
Oh my god. Do we have that fire lit holder?
Yes, you I mean you can have relit the pitch if you want it.
Okay.
And you all know that the slime has to be burned off or scraped off.
Well, you said that we have a club. Is the club like got edges, like it was a board that it could? Okay.
No, it's going to take an edge like the dagger, or again burning.
Okay.
And sorry. Oh, go ahead.
No, please.
This isn't like a slime that's alive, right? This is just some slime that's on the beach.
This is green slime that moves, or that doesn't move, but if you step in it, actually
it's like a giant jellyfish sitting there. How much pitch do we have?
I mean, you've still got most of the skull.
Because if we can we all put pitch on the end of our clubs and everybody have torches and torch at this thing?
I mean, it's day, but yeah, you could do that. But again, he's screaming in agony, get it off.
Yeah.
All right. Fingers will try to scrape it off, like he's shaving his leg with.
So he's able to step out of it. It's not like engulfing him.
Correct.
Right.
I thought it was like engulfing him or something.
No.
Okay.
You only, it's not like a gray ooze or a black pudding. It's
got it.
Essentially a big plant, a big hostile plant. So fortunately, you only do a point of damage to Faldorinth, scraping it off of him. But the dagger is hissing and bubbling now, as the green slime is dissolving the metal.
Can he quickly like jam it in the sand and try to get the slime stuff off of it?
You're not gonna. You can't.
Hang on a second. Let me check my green slime physiology and see if it does in fact.
So we'll stay off the beach a little bit.
All right, because this may be one of those only destroys.
David McCauley suggests we pee on his leg.
Oh, it's got nothing to do with the slime. I'm just wired that way.
Okay, but I get. I mean that's going to cost him a little extra of the treasure. I don't do that for free.
Yes, it does eat metal quickly, and unfortunately, this dagger was already on its last legs. So yeah, you jam it in the sand and wiggle it around, and you feel the blade snap off.
Oh. Here's a club, Fingers.
Oh.
Sorry, buddy. Here's two.
Here's a pointy rock. Have fun.
All right. Well, we know we have to look out for green slimes now.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's looking at the blister on his leg, and it's like, son of a. Okay, swear to God. All right. So you are continuing along the shore there. The rumbling from the ground is becoming more precipitous and dangerous. Let's say.
Man, this module's nonstop.
It is,
dude. It's so cool.
And I do have to tell you guys, this is not a criticism of the players or anything. There is a lot of that underground cavern that would have been just brutal for you guys to encounter. So the swimming solution is as frustrating as it might have seemed to you and the audience. Trust me, there's places in this that could be a TPK pretty easily.
Going left for the win.
All right, so exactly. All right, so you have a ranger with you, so and a high dex thief.
And forester.
Yes. But let's see, the ranger. Woo, that was close. Okay. This time, Falderant like throws his arms out and stops everybody and says, "That's not a rock. Go that way."
Okay.
What the hell
that there's this shiny green rock that has kind of a prominent hump in the middle of it. And as you guys are like, he's like watching it, making sure nobody gets within like 5 or 6 yards of it. And he's like, "Giant snapping turtle."
Good. All right.
Woo.
Nice.
And he was not surprised by it when he saw it. So, all right. So you continue to run. And let me all the way back up here and see
Find
what's
a
next.
boat that will fit 8 people.
Yeah, I feel like it would have been very fun for the audience for us to encounter whether the hell was on the cover of this module.
Yeah, when I considered escaping, like how we're currently doing, this wasn't exactly how I thought it was going to go, but I'm kind of glad it went this way because at least it means our characters are alive.
And in case anyone is wondering about
For now.
that.
And what's the cover? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the cover. Beautiful piece by Errol Otis. He did sign my copy of this when I was at GaryCon a few years ago.
Awesome.
And he's, guys, trust me, go back on the channel and look up my interview that I did with Errol Otis. He is an absolutely awesome dude to talk to. But when he signed my copy of In the Dungeons of Slave Lords, Errol is just the most polite, quiet guy. He's like, oh yes. See, I love this one because I have it so it tells a story. Like this guy's probably okay. This may be a tie. This guy over here, he's fucked. So,
Oh yeah, he always has the players taking some pretty bad. My favorite of his is the bugbears come at like literally smashing the characters the head down in between his shoulders. Have you seen that one?
Yes,
it's amazing.
That is a great one. That is a great. And there's one in I can't remember if it's in a Monsters and Treasures or if it's in Rogues Gallery. But there's a character, he's fighting some scorpion like creature, and the thing has like a club tail and it's smashing him in the face. Errol's got like this impact star covering the guy's face and the thing's tail, but he's like got a spear and is obviously just like he's screwed, just pow. All right, so back to the escaping. All right, so you round the bend past the turtle, and you can look and perhaps, what is the scale of the map here?
Maybe we could kill the turtle and then use its shell as a boat.
Perhaps a quarter mile ahead of you. And by the way, Dave, in response to your question, you are free to test that assumption at your own peril.
I just wanted to put it in Finger's head.
Okay. But anyway, yeah, about a quarter mile up, you can see the docks of Suderham. You can also see that there is smoke rising above Suderham, and you can see small punts and boats are leaving the docks. And as the ground continues to tremble and to shake.
Do we see any grand boats that might be the water dragon?
There are lots of masted ships. You're not sure which might be the water dragon, but there are plenty. Yes. Altimitari asked if I've put the actual plays in a playlist. I think there's like some automated thing that YouTube does. I'll try and remember to share that out, but also remember it's like 3 years worth, and these run 2 to 3 hours a piece. So good luck. Anyway, so Jorge said smoke on the water. You know what was funny was when I was in Lake Geneva there a couple of weeks ago, there was the Canadian wildfires had smoke coming down, and I was struck as I was looking out across Lake Geneva. I was like, this is just like the Deep Purple song. We all came out to Montreux on the Lake Geneva shoreline, smoke on the water. Different Lake Geneva that song's about, by the way. It's about the one in Switzerland.
Fantasy. Yeah.
All right. So you continue on that way. Now I got to see what those are. All right. You see sort of as you come to this, looking up to the left as you run along, there are several dozen nearly nude people, obviously ex-slaves. They're in the process of impaling their former masters. A few of them are hurriedly making stakes from stacks of logs. Nearby, several struggling overseers and guardsmen are being held, each pinned by several ex-slaves. As soon as a stake is finished, another slaver is brought forth and impaled, and a cheer goes up from the mob.
Hell yeah.
Any chance there's some of those guys that Fingers stole all their money when we were coming in?
You don't recognize any of them, no.
Okay.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to ask, did any of these slavers have any weapons that maybe we could grab?
No, it appears that they've been dispensed with. They were caught unawares. They're being dealt with by the slaves.
Do we recognize, are we close enough to recognize any of them as someone that might be a person who wrote the note?
No, you do not see your ally amongst this group.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. Could you just write the quick brown fox trips over the lazy dog? And real quick, I just want to check your writing. Did we actually meet the person, or did you just?
Well, he said. I mean, we might, if we recognized a face, maybe I'd be like, well, maybe that's our benefactor. Let's save him. Maybe he knows where the ship is.
Did we meet that person, or is that?
Well,
yeah. I think it's the homeless guy when we came in the gates, right? The guy who seemed crazy.
But I mean, who is that? There's like a dozen people here.
Yeah, okay. I'm just. So they're killing the slavers. The slavers might know where the ship is. If we can get it out of one of these guys before he dies, tell me where. Just say, tell me where this ship is. We'll spare your life. And then no, go ahead and kill him. We don't have to. I guess I probably can't do that on neutral good. So.
I'm chaotic good.
All right. Fingers will run over to the group and say, "Hang on a minute, just a minute, guys."
Paul's with him.
I need some information.
Yeah.
Where's the what? He'll go to another one that's still alive. Where's the water dragon?
Yep, water dragon.
Yeah.
I ain't seen no dragon. Here, you got a club. You want to beat one of them a little bit? Don't kill them though. They know what's coming to them. A ragged cheer goes up from the group.
I think we just run towards the docks and see.
Well, just give it. We before we go, I just said, can anyone point out the water dragon?
They all kind of look around. Oh no,
it's a ship. Okay, never mind. Fine.
All right. Another cheer goes up.
If you guys want to get real revenge, follow us to find the slave lords.
All right. They're just. A ragged cheer, revenge, goes up from the crowd, and they continue to murder these people.
Fantastic.
Okay, as you are running along, we're coming to a nice cliffhanger territory here. This is the beginning of the docks area. One more time. I just had a little vowel movement there. This is the beginning of the docks area. To the west, the rattletrap houses of Scum Slum are going up in flames, the fire leaping from one to the next. Northeast removed is the first dock. Only one boat is tied there, a small galley emblazoned with a finned dragon. Without warning, a man dressed as a slave lord lieutenant runs towards the party from behind a nearby house. He's shouting loudly as he approaches you. He's waving his hands and yelling at you. So what is Holder doing?
Well, what is he yelling?
It's hard to hear over the crackle of flames and so on.
Hey, you guys!
Well, what is Fingers doing? Let me ask you that.
Well, I think Fingers is going to get his club ready, and he will probably stand behind Paul.
Okay. All right. How about Paul? What is Paul doing?
Paul, he said he's waving his hands to try to get our, does it look like he's trying to get our attention? Okay.
It looks like he's trying to get your attention.
Okay. So I'll approach him so I can hear what he's saying. And I'm prepared. I mean, I've got my club, but I don't have it raised.
Okay. Following your lead, Alderweg and Crinnet stand ready with their clubs, but they're not attacking. So does Berkowitz. What is Roy doing?
Roy's just squaring up with Paul.
Okay.
With
And
club in hand.
TK, how about Holder?
I will take up the rear.
Okay.
With great esteem.
Okay. Okay. So he comes running towards you and he like pulls his iron cap off and you recognize this is a very much cleaned up individual that you saw at the front gate. And he grins as he's walking towards you and says, "Hail, friends. Selzen Murtano. I work for the Gellers. I am so glad to see that you're not dead.
Thanks to you.
I did my best. If I had moved to save you from those pits, they'd have cut my throat and thrown me in the fire cone up there. Yonder lies the boat we're after. Come, my friends. Let's get out of here.
Let's do it. Say, you got any extra daggers on you?
Let's see. He says, well, I think I can do a little bit better than that, my friend. He pulls out a clerical scroll of 4 spells, cure serious wounds and 3 cure light wounds. He hands a magic user spell scroll to Roy, and it has sleep, invisibility, strength, dispel magic, and hold person. All those spells are at 7th level. And he gives you a crystal monocle with a permanent read magic cast on it. So you can make any spell user, cleric or magic user, can use that crystal to quickly read the scroll. He says, I will assist you as best I can. I'm not much in the way of a fighting man. Don't let this outfit fool you. In fact, would one of you like to better bear this armor?
What kind of armor is it?
It's leather.
Oh,
I think that whoever wears leather would probably be best to wear it.
I will point out it's human size. So
no.
Faldarinth, maybe, or maybe what kind of armor does Holder wear?
Not me. I'm not going to be in front line. Remember?
Okay, yeah. So and Faldarinth isn't either. So maybe Crinnet. Let's give it to Crinnet. She's been dinged up quite a bit.
Okay, Crinnet nods and quickly begins to don the armor. And Selzen even gives up his woolen hauberk, so he's basically in Breeks now. But
Nice. Guys, solid dude.
all right. And he hands his long sword to Fingers and says, "I'll trade you for that club."
Okay. Well, okay, yeah.
Do you want me to take the longsword, Fingers?
Well, kinda.
There's a
You'd probably
trading
be
of
better in
clubs
your
and-
hands.
There's a
Yeah.
trading of clubs and sword. that
Yeah,
happens.
Fingers is not proficient in longsword.
Yeah, I'll take the longsword and
Okay.
and give him my club.
He hands it over like, "Ooh."
Fingers just sighs.
Alrighty, so you turn and begin your walk down the dock towards the water dragon. You do notice that like there are there's a boat like several docks away that you glance over, and the madam from the Sign of the Rose, the barkeep and his help are all piling on, and the madam's employees, they're all piling on a boat to get out of there. They're so they'll at least be safe. It looks
We'll
like
get them
folks-
later.
Get them for what? What'd they do to you?
Well, Fingers is going to get back all that gold he paid to that crooked innkeep.
All right. Anyway, so
And I want my maces back or whatever they were.
Clubs.
the clubs you made
I
from
want my
chair
clubs
legs.
Yeah.
They're valuable.
God. Okay. That is where we will call it for the week then. I want to thank all my players for being here. Next week, everybody, tune in. It is the ultimate showdown, the final chapter of the final module in the A series. After that, we'll talk to these players about where exactly they want to go next. There will be much reconciliation that day. I can tell you. So thank you very much to thank Kyle. Thank you, of course, to Yang and Zhao, to Gonzalo, and to Dave. I really do appreciate it. And thank you to you guys out there in TV land. I will be back tomorrow night. Like I said, we're doing our 2-part this week deep dive into the Lake Geneva, the adventurer's map of Lake Geneva, where we're going to talk about some D&D history in module format. That's going to be fun. So that'll be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If you like the live play, I will be back and we'll be playing S3 Expedition to the Barrier Peaks, which is hilarious and fatal. So don't forget to tune in. And please, to my party, I say, if you guys are at all able, save some room on the boat for the poor dear owl bear. Peace. Good night. Love you all.
Have you seen my owl bear? Here's to all the weirdos everywhere in the woods and in the air. Have you seen my owl bear? Should I shave off all my hair? Bobs are all around, some live in tunnels underground. Some are fat, some are rich, some are sleeping in a ditch. Can you ride a crooked horse without a saddle way off course? Naked as a toad all the way to Smoky Joe's. Have you seen the little creep driving fast in his little green Jeep? He smells like fish and brandy, but his rotten teeth look dandy. Take me to the show, I don't care if fast or slow. From action flicks to dancing dicks, just take me to the show.